first practice back off that win? Any difference at all, just having that game of experience and some confidence?
Today was really kind of a day where I think we prepped for what our idea would be everything we're going to see in the next 2 weeks. So we went against a little bit of different press stuff. We make sure that everybody knows what to do. So a lot of situational stuff, how we might have to double the post, again, reviewing all that. Some screen and roll things I think we might come across. So when will we rotate? And a lot of, just the only way for those young kids, especially without the reps that some of the older guys have, is to do it. And then you take a guy like Nana Kenton, who might play the small forward or big forward. Now he's got 2 different responsibilities, on that stuff, so he needs even more reps. So it was really a day of a lot of teaching and situational teaching.
Did you see those younger guys in that game the other night kind of get a bit more comfortable the more they were on the court?
Yeah, I don't think anybody is going to jump to any foregone conclusion about the game the other night, but it was just good to get guys reps and get guys in game form, feeling better. And so, we'll need to be better again on Sunday and then much better again on Wednesday.
Good to see those shots fall for Glenn, kind of after the way last season went for him.
No doubt. I mean, I think it's got to be a shot in the arm because Glenn has shot it. We keep showing him the data, the stats in practice. His numbers are really good. And so, like we said, there's a return to the mean, and it's going to happen for you. So I'm happy for Glenn.
As you've kind of, shuffled guys in and out with the lights on a couple times now, have you discovered some rotations and guys playing together that make a little bit more sense or that maybe you hadn't seen in practice?
Well, so for some of those young guys, it seems like sometimes, and then sometimes I'm still scratching my head. But I think we just have to be willing to put them out there. We've got a whole bunch of games coming up. You look at even that the first week of December where it's I'm going to go backwards here, where it's Illinois, Minnesota, Creighton, 3 games in 7 days or 8 days. And then we've got the ACC.
Western Illinois 2 days apart.
Yeah, Western Illinois 2 days apart, and we've got 2 games in 2 days. But so we've got this whole quick turnaround stuff. Now, last year's team, which I don't know if this year's team's quite like it, but was great at one-day preps. Did very well. And we had a whole bunch of them. And so I'm hoping that continues. And I think it says a lot about our guys and their ability to tune in and play hard all the time.
We've talked a lot about shooting threes and the decision to be more open to that. Was there a time over the off season or last season where you thought, I have a team that we can do that a whole lot more?
Actually, we've been talking about it for years in terms of So really, we've talked about eliminating the dribble too. And that really didn't, I don't think, resonated very well. So we just said, take the 3. So it's not rocket science or anything like that. You just kind of change your terminology. So it's more been a thing that I think the guys are just a little older, a little more understanding of what it looks like. And, so they understand that the dribble too is just the least effective shot in basketball. It's what we're trying to get our opponents to do, and it's what we're trying not to do.
There's a big influx of threes in college basketball in the last 4 or 5 years. What do you attribute that to?
Yeah, there's a trickle-down effect. There's no comment that small ball in the NBA has probably contributed to, the renaissance, so to speak. But it's always been the most effective shot. And I think that as analytics have come in the last probably, 3 or 4 years, more accepted into play and more talked about. But I was talking Ken Pomeroy numbers when I was at North Dakota State. I think I was the first guy to subscribe to his website. And, it's just one of those things that when you look at, just the rationality of all, that we really need to do a better job of it. So, I was more concerned on defensively. When we got here right away, we did a good job against the 3, and then we really fell back for about 3 years. And in fact, the third year, we did a much better job of eliminating the attempts. We went way down in attempts, but they made 41%. It was like, my goodness. And so I was happy with what we were doing, but I was not happy with our result, of course. And then as we had a little more longer team, I think we're all right, and a little more experienced team too. Those teams were also the worst ones, were the youngest ones. So I'm excited where we're at now with with where our package is on offense and defense. But what you see is what you get with us. We need to make threes, eliminate the three. We're going to struggle on the glass. We need to do a good job on the glass. Got to stay out of foul trouble. Our depth is not at a high level right now. So we just it is what it is, and so we're just trying to develop those other guys as we go.
You mentioned foul trouble with Isaiah. That was obviously an issue for him last year. I know he got into foul trouble against Iowa State in that scrimmage. Got 2 early fouls against Mississippi Valley. I mean, is that something you can fix?
Yeah, we keep telling him not to foul. Maybe I'll tell him to foul, and we'll try that trick too, like we did the 3-point shot.
There you go.
So yeah, he knows. We did a study with he and Glenn, showed him when they foul, how they foul. Matty Holt, our video guy, did a great job putting all that together. We meet with them. What do you see? Well, it's just silly. It's the reach. It's the and so then when I say discipline, that's what I'm talking. Like not doing that, and so you make them aware of it, and what I don't want it to be is a self-fulfilling prophecy. Like, oh, here we go again. So I think we have to be careful how we manage that too. Anything else?